My ex fought and refused to change to be a better parent and husband. Then I didn't get it, but now I do. I can't change to be the abusive, I'm not capable of it. Yeah, 100%. My closure came from accepting that I was abused. 100%. Can you do more content on white knight and narcissist? I've never even heard of that, so I don't know. My algorithm is different than yours, so I haven't even heard of that. He's been ignoring my messages today. It's a clear indication he doesn't love me. I need to be done. 100%. Until you change the story in your mind, you'll still stay stuck. It's called a trauma bond. You'll still be stuck in that reality. Accepting you as a narcissist was equally as hard. Why was it? Why our lasted for a while because we're far apart? Because after meeting, you discarded. Yeah, no, it'd probably be that. A lot of narcissists will keep you on the hook for a long time. And some narcissists drink to deal with NP. Yeah, it's a sedation tool. This is all true to everyone he talks about to me. I'm the abusing narcissist. Yeah, always got to switch it back on you. There's always a reason why a person is the way they are. It doesn't mean we're responsible for their behavior, no matter what cause it. 100%. No contact in a week. She texts me, she's lonely. What does that mean? And if you went no contact and they're texting you, then you're not no contact. So just FYI. So we label it the right thing. You're not no contact if the person is interacting with you. Okay. And if you are no contact for a reason, you probably need to stay no contact. And so a narcissist is going to say and text you anything and everything to try to convince you of something. Any suggestions for a child showing narcissistic tendencies after living with a narcissistic parent? I would get him into therapy, and I'd also work on engaging with respectful parenting, like helping him actually process his emotions. If he doesn't process his emotions, he'll just box him up and continue moving forward. Can you address the narcissist need to stay in good standing with all the exes? That's just to keep the door open so they can go back, so they can interact, so they can have like emotional, mental, physical supply. You're welcome. Is he changing for the next? No. Because he seems to be reflected by saying he knows what he did to me. Okay. I almost laughed there, and I don't mean to laugh because I'm not trying to make fun of anything you just said. Okay. But I need you to be able to understand, like, when he's reflecting and saying he knows what he did to you, he already knew what he was doing to you in the moment. He's just actually coming to a level of honesty to be able to see what type of shit you actually take. It's not a like, oh, I'm actually changed. It's not. I'm blind by the breakup. Do I need closure? The closure comes from you and getting really honest about the story you're telling yourself. Can you pick up narcissistic tendencies while dating narcissists? No, but you can get narcissistic fleas. You need to take a flea bath and you actually work on getting rid of some of the traits that sometimes you pick up just to be able to survive in that type of relationship. Does he know he's a narcissist? No, a lot of times they don't know I'm a narcissist, okay, but it's more like I know something's wrong. I know something's different. I know something's weird at the very base level. It's also this idea of like, I know what I'm doing, which is why I don't do it around everybody else. Okay. Will always be a constant cycle of abuse that supplies, or they can find some to love. So they can to define love. Like narcissistic love is transactional. So they find someone who's just kind of roll over and be a vending machine that doesn't actually stand up to them or actually care about their own self esteem and confidence. Yeah, but you have to really define this piece. Do narcissists actually love? I would say no. Narcissist is incapable of love. Why? Because narcissists can't drop their ego to actually be able to see someone else. Just like they can't establish joy because they can't actually tap into gratitude. Mine is trying to say, change and he's going to explode. Yeah, that's because he's trying. He's not actually doing. I'm really going to hate the word trying. Just FYI. Okay, because I can try to drop the pen. Okay, I can try to drop the pen, or I can drop the pen. Because every time I try to drop the pen, but I don't drop the pen, I'm actually not dropping the pen. So therefore, I'm not dropping the pen. There's not a, I'm trying to drop the pen, I'm trying to drop the pen, I'm trying. No, you're either dropping it or you aren't. So anytime you have a narcissist that says they're trying, bullshit. You either see demonstration of their change, of their honesty, of them actually working so that they are actually showing up in a different way, or you don't. That's it. But he said he's trying. What do you see? What do you see demonstrated? There is no try, only do or not to do, 100%. So true. Addictions, narcissism, why? It's sedations, be able to hide who they actually are. Do all narcissists don't believe in God? The narcissists I know are blasphemers. I would say all of the narcissists don't believe in God because they're unwilling to actually change their reality based on a deity, based on a higher power. Do narcissists ever change? Not if they're not willing to be honest. Do they love their kids? No, they don't demonstrate love to their kids just like they don't demonstrate love to you. Kids are an inconvenience and a liability to the narcissist, period. That's it. Why do narcissists always say it's over? Because they want to close the door themselves. That way they can open it back up. If you close the door, you're in control. Narcissist doesn't want you to be in control. Is it possible the narcissist has a new supply, then showing her off? And why is that? That's typically to be able to keep with the same lie to you that he didn't cheat or that he doesn't have a new supply, even if he does. All I ever got was I'm trying. Yeah, it's a bunch of lies. Going through divorce, he wants to keep the house. We have a 19-month-old son. Do I let him keep it? Is it him winning? You winning is getting out of the relationship and being able to have ideally full custody of your son. That's winning. Like I would do whatever you could to get those two things. Everything else doesn't matter. You can come back from anything if you can actually get out 100%. They have no humility. Yeah, no, 100%. I see narcissism in kids starts early to gaslight, manipulate other kids, and cheat in sports. Do you think the idealization phase of the narcissist actually believes they're in love? Um, it would be like a high. It would feel like in one sense, it would come across to the narcissist of like, oh, I'm in love, but that love is a skewed version of it. Do narcissists say things like, even as a joke, "I love you more than you love me"? Yeah, 100%. I've said that a lot in my life. Still traumatized after 2.5 months, no contact. Roxanne, you need to reach out. So if you want to like nip it in the bud like fast, go to rawmotivations.com. We can start talking about a plan to move forward. If you want to move through like step by step, you can go to escapetoxicity.com. The link's in the bio. White Knight is the savior role where they play the saving hero from someone and from their current reality. A lot of covert narcissists will do that. A lot of covert narcissists will save you, even from an overt narcissist, make you feel like they're like saving and protecting you. It's a it's a bad way to do it, but if we're looking at it from a manipulative bad standpoint, it is a great way to be able to capture someone. Because if I come in and I save you from it, if I save you from that other relationship, if I save you from the shit you're going through, you're like, oh my gosh, you're the best thing ever. The narcissist is like, yeah, I know, yeah, I know. Okay, that's why I'm very clear when people even come into any of our programs or they apply to our Thriver community. I'm like, I'm not here to save you, and I'm not going to do the work for you. Like, there's change at 100% possible. We lay out a plan, we lay out a path for you to do it. We'll support you along the way, but we're not going to save you. As soon as new supply has boundaries, needs self-respect by, yep. We broke up in February. Here's engaged or married month of May, but he deleted social media. Are you phrase "I love you more than you love me"? Is that common thing for narcissists? I can't say if it's common for narcissists. Someone asked me, and I've seen it before, and I've done it before. So that's just my take. Dopamine dump, addicted to dopamine, the flood of new feeling. Yeah, no, 100%. That's a good way to put it. Like it's really like the dopamine dump. Narcissists are in love with the dopamine dump. Let's do that. Starting therapy Tuesday. Awesome. Roxanne, if you want, check out the link in the bio because that's a great way to at least start understanding all the stuff that you're going through. We start listing out the formulas so you can understand.